Soul Tribe here. I hope you guys are doing well. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please hit like, share, subscribe, and make sure you ring the bell for notifications for all new postings that I do. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's Tuesday, and we're going to get to your reading. I meditated on your energy, and oh, by the way, I'm doing private readings for $35. The information about that is in the About section of this video or on my channel. That's all I got to say about it. All right. I just saw the attachment card, the number 5, that flipped over as I was shuffling. But I did make notes after my meditation, and I got the number 6 for you guys today. You can do with that what you will. But the notes that I wrote down for you guys are, these could be thoughts that you're having or something someone else is thinking about you or around you when it comes to your relationships in all manners, not just love relationships, okay, guys? But it says, the notes that I wrote down are equality in things that build stability in the external world. Also, thinking about how things used to be and how much potential and growth we may have had historically. Taurus may be thinking about how things used to be done. Taurus may be feeling like those around us are, or needs to feel like those around us are supportive. You may be questioning whether they are or not. That might be a thing. Also, we may be questioning or checking about what we're giving to and who we're choosing to have around us. And I got an air of peace at all costs. And the pre-shuffle that came out, it wasn't really about the cards so much, but it was about the way they came out. And I wrote down backing up a bit to examine water energy. And that's to examine how full our heart is or something like that. So you might have been going through something that, or some type of relationship is making you take a few steps back. So you might be backing off from something. And then I heard that song by Leonard Skinner, Give Me 3 Steps. And the thing about that song, I'm not going to sing it, but you guys know it. I mean, I'll say, give me 3 steps, mister, blah, 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 blah. You guys know that song. Well, it's by Leonard Skinner. If you don't, I'll try to post it. But anyway, on the surface, that song is about, I guess some dude's old lady was in a bar or somewhere, and he had to defend himself because another guy walks in with a gun, a 44 or whatever, and it was about getting violent over somebody thinking somebody kissed somebody's old lady or something. You know, jealousy is what that's about. It was about jealousy and the power and control. On the surface, it is about somebody cheating on somebody or something like that. But when you look deeper, there was a lot more to that, especially for the person who was bringing on the violence. You got to look at that person, that individual, and think that they wanted to have power and control. Because if Linda Lou was going to go kissing on some fool, you know, why are we shooting the guy she's kissing? Why ain't we looking at Linda Lou? You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. But the thing is, everybody in the whole scenario had issues. One of them was running, the other one was chasing, and the other one was pretending like she was probably Miss Innocent. Linda Lou was sitting on the side watching the whole shit show, you know? And I don't know if you're experiencing something like that or how that might be relevant, but we'll do the cards real fast and see where we're at. So Taurus, if that song has anything to do with something going on in your life, this ought to be an interesting read. Angels, ancestors, guides, and spirits for our Taurus collective. What messages do you have for Taurus? Door to value was flipping on the bottom for Taurus. Deceit, the number 7 card. In order to create a deception towards someone, around someone, or for someone to deceive you, or for you to be the receptor, there does have to be a lot of investment in that. Typically, deceit is calculated. Deceit is about power and control too. You know, if you're deceiving someone either through lies and deception, even by omission, or not talking about it, or doing things in secret, that takes a lot of effort. It energetically drains you, it keeps you too busy, and it creates a lot of extra stuff. It creates karma behind it that you have to pay for. It will not go unnoticed. Everything happens in the dark will come into the light eventually. And then Granddad will be running around saying, you got caught. Linda Lou got caught. There's a woman holding the heart here. This is water energy. The man holding the heart came out in the pre-shuffle. And so this came out in the upright. This is the number 8 card. This is the 7, and here's the 8. So there may be some deception, a lie around being open for love, being open, emotionally open. Or there may be some kind of something going on revolving around moving something to the next stage, going forward toward that. There's a deception the way that this character is looking over at this character, kind of side-eyeing. This could be a water sign too. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that we're talking about here. It may be a feminine. Any other messages for Taurus? Nope. So we go from the 7 to the 8, the 25 card, and the 44. You may be actually dealing with a feminine water sign. Like I said, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Taurus. Let's shuffle for our Taurus collective. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. For their love and other relationships that are prominent in their life. And the person most on Taurus's mind now. For the collective watching my video. I got a new set of earbuds today. Because I was down to one earbud that was left in the other ones. And they were echoing and they were coming out of my ears. And so I got a new set. Hopefully you guys can hear me good. Somebody here has learned a big lesson. And they are deciding to let go of something. That's Taurus. What's crossing this energy? You've also received all the communication you're going to get about this. There's hope in being supported here. Also, actually, it may not be a hope of being supported. You may have had a lot of support for quite a while. Or there may be a celebration coming up. You might be having some kind of celebration, or people may be supporting you in releasing or letting go of something, of completing something. You may have just completed something. This could be work, it could be romance. You might have learned all your lessons in school, and now, but then you're letting go of everything that you learned. Or something that's very supportive right now. See, in this picture up here, this guy is having to carry all 10 wands on his own to go somewhere. In this one, everybody around the guy on the horse has a wand, and they're all taking it to the same destination. So it's an entire community, an entire group of people helping get those wands to the destination they need to go. In this up here, you're alone and doing it by yourself. And you may be releasing that energy or something. What happened in the recent past for Taurus? You may have received a message about a new opportunity, or there may have been a younger earth sign that came into play, or this just could be you with a new idea. What about that in the recent past? You may have felt like you had been sorry. You may have felt betrayed. Taurus might have felt betrayed because you received knowledge of something. And it may have revolved around money, an exchange of money, or feeling completely abundant, or a complete happiness and stability. But someone felt betrayed here. Show me what Taurus's hopes and dreams are. I don't like that energy, Taurus. What about that Five of Swords? There's a little vindictiveness here. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. This guy, this is a little bit sneaky. Vindictive. There's a vindictive energy here. You may be thinking about getting vindication on someone for something. It's almost, what I'm hearing is, you're not going to leave me out of this. I'll get you, buddy. That's what I'm hearing right there. What's Taurus's fear? I don't know if that's you or them, but somebody in this scenario's got that attitude. Somebody's afraid there's not going to be a partnership here. What about that? They come in reverse, and this deck is upright. So there's a fear around not getting given to equally, or not having enough to share. And we're afraid that a connection will get broken, or that we won't be able to make a connection of some kind, or that we won't be able to partner up with someone, or something to that effect. What's coming in the near future in this energy? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, looking straight at the release of whatever these wands and these pentacles are. Here's 10, 10, 10. Yes, there's a cycle completed here. Yep, that's why the ace is here. So there's a new opportunity coming in. And there's either an Aries, Leo, or Sag, or somebody's got a lot of confidence. And it may be because of this. We're looking over here at the lesson we learned, the release of holding on with such a tight grip to something. We're looking at the support that we still have from a community. We're also looking at a message that we received about a deception revolving around money. But we have a lot of confidence that those things are going to be handled. But the only thing that is falling in the fear position, I mean, it's almost cocky, really. I bet the King of Wands is in the upright. So if you've got one of those in your chart, or if you're dealing with one, I mean, they're not coming in the reverse. So they're confident because they should be. That is the sexiest fool in the deck. I'm going to tell you right now, he's the one everybody wants to have. And this guy, he chooses his mate. He don't have to go chasing that crap. It comes to him. Or he goes after what he wants because he's masculine. He'll just go straight after. What he wants, he will have. And he won't back off of it. But he won't force himself. A king that's in the reverse will force themselves. This one isn't. But there's an offer here. It's about Pentacles again. Maybe a new job offer or something like that. What do we need to hear about that, Spirit? What about this Ace of Pentacles? Someone may feel like they have a lack of options and that their hopes, their dreams, or their healing didn't happen here. Or this new offer is coming on the back of feeling like this at one time. You might have been dealing with an Aquarius also. For there to be cup energy, heart energy in the pre-shuffle and to come out in those oracles, there's not one cup except for these that are in the reverse over here on this table. Whatever this dynamic is right here, it's all about money. It's all about stability. It's all about pentacles, tangible things. That's what this is about. Show me an outside influence in this scenario for Taurus. What is an outside influence? Well, it's about a father, a husband, an Aries, Libra, or Taurus. This could be you if you're the Emperor. Sitting here, you might not get any rest, but you're definitely trying to work in a group with someone. And being the Emperor, although this is happening, because you're not getting enough rest, and yes, you might be a team player here or whatever, you might have a whole empire if this is you, or this could be somebody else. But there's a lack of happiness here. And we're going to see that as an outside influence, this unhappiness. What's the possible outcome here for Taurus with this energy? We may really slow down our communication with someone, and we might not we may not tell the whole truth or something like that. We're going to try to calm things down. Here's the King of Cups showing up. So this one came up in the pre-shuffle, and the Queen. So somebody has been working on their heart space opening. Interestingly enough, when everything calms down and we're feeling left out, it's going to wake the heart up, and our King of Cups is going to go into action. There's going to be more of a show of love. This king is looking at somebody who's down and out. Seeing someone in that energy is sad, and the King of Cups is going to want to pour love on that. And I don't know who it is, but somebody is not getting communicated with, and we're not getting the truth out of them. Communication, if it may be either slowing down, or it may even come to a stop. What you don't see coming is there is a manifestation, Virgo, Gemini energy, of an offer that we may or may not be looking at. Well, most likely we're not looking at it because we're concentrating on something else. So it's like a side note. And any conflict around it is not going to happen, but there's not going to be a choice made. Things are going to move very slow, but slow and steady wins the race. And it may be somebody that you're just friends with, but someone here will tell the truth. Everything will come out in the open. I've got Gemini on the table, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Taurus is here. We've got, it's air and earth. There's a lot of fire energy on here, and there is a possible Aries, Leo, or Sag, but I really feel like that's just an energy. I feel like that's something that we're embodying here. Here's a Capricorn. So someone may be choosing a Capricorn individual or a toxic thing over a divine thing. We may be not choosing one thing and staying chained to something else. And there's going to be a truth that comes out about that. There may be a Scorpio acting up, and there might be something hidden about that. But somebody may let that information out, no longer hold it back, despite their intuition telling them something different. There's something about the Emperor is on here in the upright, and the Empress is upright. Aries, Taurus, or Libra. Feminine and masculine match is on the table. Someone also may not be communicating or talking about something that's going on at work, and a celebration or a possible third-party situation. And whatever's happening around that and the lack of communication, it ain't bothering this person. Somebody knows the truth about it. It could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But they're not going to come and tell you. You'll have to go find out yourself. They'll tell you the truth if you go ask them, but they're not going to go tell you. Somebody don't want to be by themselves, or they're torn in between ending something and grasping their mind around the fact that there was a lack of a wish fulfillment. Possibly don't want to be trying to build by themselves. or they're afraid they're going to lose a lot of money. After that ends, somebody might be taking a trip and the Wheel of Fortune goes, or they may not be able to go on the trip because I just saw that's in reverse. Someone may not be able to travel and the Wheel of Fortune may not go in someone's favor here. It might be a Cancerian. And somebody may stop juggling this energy where they're always running off and doing things before thinking about them. Because the truth's going to come out about it. Or you already know the truth and it is really going to create a tower. What happens in the dark will come to the light. It may revolve a very non-committal energy around a masculine earth sign that's unhappy at home. The Hierophant in the Leo card is in reverse. That's Taurus and Leo. But the Sun reverse, that's not happy at home. But still, they won't walk away and they won't drop a commitment. They stay trapped. That's their choice. Got to let people do what they're going to do. All right. I don't know who you are in this scenario, Taurus. I hope it's not you. I hope that I just gave you some information about somebody you're dealing with. Let's see if the animal oracles will give us some advice for you. Let me move these over. Take time to rest and recuperate. Yeah, because you weren't getting rest back here. The four was in reverse, the Four of Swords. So you may be striving about something that you really need to be taking a rest. Because if you don't rest and concentrate, like and allow Spirit to speak to you, it can really, you can make some bad decisions. And it also says you need to keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. That might be a message to me today. I'm kind of sleepy. All right. All right, Taurus. Let's see if we can get just a little bit more, some quick advice for how this can be handled from the Light Seers deck. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Quick word of advice for Taurus regarding this scenario. What can Taurus do here? Any messages for what Taurus can do revolving around this scenario that they're dealing with in relationships? You need to... That was too many. Hold on just a second. Let me see what the rest of the message is. There may be something to do with a Cancerian here, but more than anything, what I'm seeing is someone has been trying to stop a tower from falling, for some reason, the advice is to let that cycle complete itself. You need to stop making plans, stop looking at options right now. Focus on what is not happy about this. We got to let the completion take place. We got the 10s back here and we got another 10 right here. And the tower in reverse because it's being blocked. So we're going to have to let the cycle in with the world so that can happen. You know, your stability might be strong, but the problem is the water energy is not good. So Cancerian's here. You may need to take a vacation. It keeps saying stuff about rest, but Taurus might need to take a vacation. Might need to take a trip and go somewhere by yourself even and do something fun and live a minute. Go get your head centered back and try to think about things, you know, about what's been going on. This is a card of travel. It's also a card of getting in touch with your water energy. It's the Chariot. It's Cancerian energy. You know, this guy's on top of this stagecoach, riding through the night, right in the sunset, balancing both of these energies. He knows who he is on his dark side and he knows his light side, and he balances them well. And that's what you're being encouraged to do right now. Look at the things that are causing your cups to be in reverse, because they are all in reverse. There's no cup energy in the upright whatsoever in this entire reading, except for the ones in the Five of Cups that you're not even looking at. And the King of Cups, but all that comes in, that energy is coming in the near future if the energy stays the same. You know, so one way or the other, you've got something coming in. Get ready to go on the ride. Yeah, because one way or the other, it's going to happen. It has to. Things have to get shaken up. And especially if there's no cup energy over here, unless this is all about work and something's going on at work, watch that too, because when you've got a whole lot of passion and it's not something you love doing, it's going to end up blowing up on you. It's not as productive. It doesn't flourish properly. All right. So take a look at all those things, and that might be, this whole thing may just be about telling Taurus all the reasons why you need to take a vacation. Go on a trip. Do a little something without everybody that's standing in your real world all the time. Okay? Taurus, that's your read. Thank you for coming to Southeastern Soul Tribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, much love and light. Bye.